Oh wow. So we are actually live. Okay, so this is amazing. Um we're going to kind of do like a little bit, yeah, we're going to kind of do, wow. So live and in charge, right? Um so tonight I'm going to kind of like put you guys onto my screen so that you can see me kind of like vibing with one of the apps that I work with because um actually hold on, let me okay. So I am actually going live on two platforms tonight um because okay. um so y'all really kind of getting like a good little snippet of my space, which is, I didn't think about that before I got started, but that's okay. Let's see. Am I live on here? So I am live on TikTok right now, as well as I believe I'm live on TikTok. Okay, so I'm live on TikTok as well as live on YouTube. Okay, so I have two audiences tonight, and um, only because, and so I'm smack dab in the middle of packing, so I have stuff all over the place. So let me kind of so you're not seeing all my craziness. Okay, I feel a little bit better. Okay, so I am live on YouTube and I'm live on TikTok, and I think I'm live here. Let's see. Okay, I guess I am live. Um, oh yeah, I'm live on TikTok as well. And so for the TikTokers, I have been, from what I have been doing, I have been texting or sending out posts about my apps. Well, I actually have an event that I wanted to actually use one of these apps for, and so I'm trying to finish the development of this app, and so um, I've kind of had some issues with it. I want to be able to kind of give y'all a gist of what all I be doing. So for all of those that are coming onto TikTok, welcome, welcome, welcome. And it's kind of weird because I'm not getting anybody. Okay, it says welcome to practice mode. That's why. Okay, so let's. Um, okay, so let's get out of that. We're gonna leave that. Right, we're supposed to be going live here. Thanks. Not exactly sure why. I've never had it give me such a hard time going live before. It's kind of weird. Okay, go to my settings. So it's not like it's just really since this mode is only visible to you, you'll have 30 seconds or more to explore. And then when you see a countdown, you can choose to stay on this mode or go live immediately. Oh, okay. So they're just waiting for us. And great. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So I put out some details previously about apps that I was creating, and I have I have 5 apps that I'm working on. 4 of them are in the stage of like development, where I'm looking for individuals to add to the founding circle. Um, and I'm not sure why the practice mode is taking so long on YouTube, but it's totally messing up my setup here. So um, so yeah, so I have 4 of these apps that are like in development. And so this one particular one, which is, and so let me give you all of what I have. I have inaction data, which um, dealing with aiding evangelists and ministry teams as they do their like missions work and outreach work. That's what we're going to look at today. Um, then I have, so that's in action data. I also have Real Agent Suite AI, which helps, of course, real estate agents and brokers. It provides them with a really, you know, gives them like a housing of their social media, and helps them to um, it helps them to automate their workflow. Can't get it out. It automates their workflow, and so I created that. That is in the stage of building a founder circle. I then also have, thanks, Masterless HQ. Masterless HQ is an events planning site. So you're able to actually put your events on that, and it kind of really couples with what I'm working on here for in action data. And then the final one is Kingdom Touch Live. And so all 4 of these, for the most part, they help me in the area of ministry work, because I do a lot of ministry work. And so I started creating systems that would be able to help other ministry teams in areas that I have found to be troublesome and could, use some streamlining, right? And so most of them, for the most part, except for the Real Agent um, Suite AI, deals with ministry work. Now, the reason why I created Real Agent Suite was because I know a lot of real estate agents that are in the ministry that work that serve in church, and so I would hear them just as they were discussing different things about their work, some of the issues they would have. And so I took all of that information and created this app. Okay, so let's see. My TikTok is doing the most. It has me looking great. I will tell you that. It has me absolutely. I don't know why it flipped around to the other side. So I'm trying to go live. And for whatever reason, it's not allowing me to go live. It's like you can choose to stay in here or go live immediately when it ends. Or go live immediately when it ends. Okay, so whatever. So now that I've given you all of that scope, we're going to be focusing in action data on this evening. All right, so let me share my screen so that you can be able to see what I'm doing. Hopefully I'm getting it right. There we go. Okay. So now you guys should be able to see my screen, my totally whack background. Okay. So now, so I am at a point where I have, well, let me see. I've set it up so that team ministry teams can come together, and they would have the same information in their on their phones or in the app or their device starting out, right before the actual event starts. That would just simply be the name of the information for the event, the person in charge. They would have to enter in their information, which you see right here. Being a volunteer, everyone is considered a volunteer. That allows for everyone to be able to have a code, and that code helps when we're looking at the actual data. Okay, so because I've been having a couple of issues when it comes to the aspect of trying to bring this forward um, on the login side of things, I've kind of maneuvered some things, and now we're onto this screen. So I'm going to be working on this while I'm with you. So for right now, it's saying, I guess that's not good, but you can see all my stuff, right? Hmm. Let's see. Okay, great. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put, and then I'm going to put, okay, so it's asking me for this information. Okay, and so during this event, I am going to be an actual volunteer. I am actually going to be doing a couple of things. So I'm going to go ahead and put what I'll be doing. Outdoor. Okay, so I'll be actually serving on the Holy Ghost Hospital team. I will be working outside as an evangelist, and I will be also working altar. Okay, and then I'm just gonna put serve on event day because I will be serving on particular event days. Okay. Then we're going to go to the next portion of this. And like I said, this is a revamp of what I've already done. So I'm seeing it for the first time just as you're seeing it. Even though I put the data in, this is a different setup than what I actually previously created. Okay. So on the days that I'm going to be serving on um, Tuesday, Friday, Wednesday, Sunday. Okay. Monday is actually going to be, we're going to be having sessions. Thursday, I'm actually having to aid another auxiliary. And then Saturday is pretty much the event is over. Okay. How are we doing on TikTok? We are still in practice mode. I don't know what this is all about, but this is some whack stuff right here. Right. Not exactly sure why it's, I don't know, it's really crazy, but it's messing up my flow because I was trying to go live on TikTok as well. Okay, so experience level, like I said, this is an application. So because it's an application, it's good for us to know the team, the leadership, to know the experience. And so I'm going to put very experienced, not an expert, but I have a lot of experience. And then just any extra notes that's going to be available for that volunteer, they can put it in. And so then we go to this next screen. I grant permission for photos and videos of me to be used. Okay, this is just to make sure we're covering all ends here. That's great. That's good. Now, this is what I was hoping for, and that, which is why I was going through the application, because it's saying API. Okay, so let it to do that. But I like the opportunity to be able to actually save it on my phone home screen and work from as it would with Apple or with Android. This is going to be like pretty much using the space. And I'm going to make sure. Okay, so it had a couple of errors. And so it said, I got it. I'm so sorry you're running into these frustrations. Please understand, I'm learning as I go. So Superbase helps to deal with skimming. It does with as well as the like passwords, as well as the cloud. And so it's saying that there's some errors dealing with that particular integration for this. And so it's letting us know that the API is actually malfunctioning. Okay, and so it's going to try and see if it can. It says it was trying in place because I've done several revamps so that that's understandable. I've corrected this by ensuring every request is explicitly directed to the correct and so then that creates a problem because I remember um, I had put everything from public to private,